विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताक स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः आचार्य पादाय नित्यकृपाय प्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. Okay, we have 5 more minutes. Anyone wants to do any bhajan? One more. Hare Krishna. Okay. If you all are okay, we will chant once. Hare Krishna.
कि आप देखते ही रह जाएंगे. सो मिस्टर चोपड़ा, क्या लगता है?
मस्त. थोड़े और ऑप्शन देख सकते हैं क्या? नहीं?
पॉप्स, लिविंग रूम के लिए सोफास भी देख लें क्या? यू नो, डिजाइन मेरे स्टाइल का नहीं है.
बढ़िया है, लेकिन डाइनिंग टेबल्स देख सकते हैं क्या?
जरूर, वहां देखिए.
कोई दूसरा मॉडल दिखाइए, एलिगेंट.
भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी
बिल्कुल मेरे जैसा.
परफेक्ट.
9000 प्लस SKUs में अपना फर्नीचर पाओ. अपने घर को अपना बनाओ.
कस्टमाइज फर्नीचर, होम डेकोर एंड लॉट्स मोर. अब चूजी चोपड़ास जो भी चाहे एशियन पेंट्स ब्यूटीफुल होम से घर ले जाएं.
हरे कृष्णा.
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री गदाधर शिवाचा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare.
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, welcome all devotees on this 8th day of 18 days journey. Welcome you all on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai is temple and Naminesha Prabhu. We pray under the lotus feet of Radha Govinda to bless us all with his mercy. Okay, 8th chapter. As you are seeing Akshara Brahma Yoga, attaining the Supreme. What is attaining the Supreme and why does the Lord want to tell attaining the Supreme? You all know yesterday in the 7th chapter, last 2 verses, Krishna told very technical words, if you remember. The words were very technical, right? What are they? That is 29 and 30. Jara marana mukshaya mama shite yatantiye te brahma tatvid krishnam adhyatmam karma chakilam brahmam. Right? So Arjuna wants to know what is brahmam, what is adhyatmam, all those. And one more thing Krishna told. Sadi bhutadi daivamam adi bhutam adi daivam sa adi yajnam. So how many questions Arjuna is going to ask now? See here. Brahman and here. Te Brahma Adhyatmam. From here and then he wants to ask about what is Adibhutam, what is Adidaivam, what is Adi Yajnam. Also here what Krishna is telling, see, you will attain me. One who knows this. Those in full consciousness of me, who know me, the Supreme Lord, to be the governing principle of the material manifestation of the demigods and all other methods of sacrifice, can understand me and know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even at the time of death. Why should we know him at the time of death? Because the previous verse says, see, intelligent person who take refuge in me in the devotional service, they are actually Brahman because of the entire previous one. Persons who have acted piously in the previous life, in this life, and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated. They are freed from dualities. And they only engage in my services with the determination. So now, Arjuna wants to know what are these things? Brahman, Adidevam, Adibhutam, all those things. And Prayana Kale Pichamam. What is the meaning of Prayana Kale Pichamam? At the time of death, how can we remember the Lord? So these are the questions. So Arjuna asks the question and his questions will follow first, followed by the answers given by Krishna. So those who all want to attain Lord's Supreme, that is attain Lord's lotus feet, his Dhamma, which is our original home, all listen very, very carefully. Krishna says it's very easy to come to me. Don't have to struggle a lot. He only wants, who is the co-host today? Let 1 minute you give me. Nobody has joined co-host? Hare Krishna. Swati Mataji, do you have the link, Mataji? I'll make you co-host. I think yesterday you only posted, if I remember. Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Hello, Hare Krishna.
Hare
No,
Krishna.
which link? I actually don't have idea.
Attendance link, who posted, Mataji, yesterday?
I did not
Hare
post.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, posted Mataji, attendance link.
Who, Abhishek Prabhu?
Yes,
No,
Mataji.
you posted. Hari Bol. You had the link, Prabhu, with you.
But not now, Mataji, yesterday.
Yesterday only you had. Okay,
Yes.
anyway, leave it. They will be coming. Oh, Swati Mataji, I have made you already co-host. By chance, any emergency, you take care. That's it. Okay, Mataji. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
okay.
Hari Bol. Okay. Now, yeah, attending the Lord. We all have to reach his abode because that is our original home. Where we are staying now is like a rented home. We cannot say we will permanently live in our rented home. See, if we go to any vacation destination, we will stay in the hotel. Can we change the arrangements of the hotel room? Definitely we cannot. Is it not? But this material world is also like a hotel for us. It's actually a jail. But you see, we claim to own that. We are the owner. Like that, we try to change so many things. How is it possible? Very simple thing. Because our original home is there, up, that is Lord's abode. We have fallen because we forgot our, we are fallen because we were envious. After falling down, we forgot our original position. So what is original position? Original position is Jivara Swarupa Hoye Krishna Nitya Dasa. So we forgot that we are the servants of Krishna. But the Swabhava will not change, right? Our Swabhava for ages, we were there with the Lord serving him. So our Swabhava is to serve. But we have forgotten Krishna. So whom will we serve? All, mother, father, husband, wife, children, in-laws, boss, owner, everybody. Whoever is the owner of our office, wherever we are working. That's why we keep serving. Whole life is serving. But what do we achieve? Nothing. So instead, if we get into devotional service, unalloyed devotional service, ahaituki, uninterrupted devotional service, apratigata. So if we get into, if we develop the unalloyed devotional service, and which is uninterrupted, definitely we will attain Lord's abode. Okay. So because Krishna told all these things, what did he say? Adi yajnam, what are the last two verses? Jaramarana mokshaya mamashitya yatantiyete brahma tad vidu krishnam adhyatmam karma chakilam. So immediately Arjuna caught these words. So Arjuna is asking, oh Krishna, Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is self? What are fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are the demigods? Please explain this to me. So he picked up every word from Krishna's mouth and he is asking question. Okay, second question. How does this Lord of sacrifice live in the body? Where does he live? How does he live? In which part he lives? Oh Madhusudana. Why is he described, or addressed as Madhusudana? He killed the Madhusudan, demon. Madhusudan. So like that in my heart also these many doubts are there. As you killed Madhusudana demon, in my heart these demons are staying. So can you please kill them? Can you eradicate all the doubts in my heart? That's why he is addressing us Madhusudana. And how can those engaged in devotional service know you at the time of death? Because you told whoever remembers at the time of death, whoever comes to me, Naitimam Etiso Arjuna, you remember Janma Karma Chami Divya. One who knows Lord's activities, name Namarup Guna Leela as Divyam, supreme, flawless, spotless. What is another name, Amoga. Amoga. Amoga, Lord's name is Amoga. That means it is spotless. It is the purest. It's explained in Bhagavatam. Lord is Amoga Leela, spotless. Nobody can find out any truty in his Leelas. So he is asking, how will I attain you? So what are the answers Krishna is saying, you see? So again, the seventh chapter, 29 and 29, we have already read from the Veda base just now, isn't it? Now the answers. Listen very carefully. It's very easy because if you pay attention, right from the beginning, Krishna is telling, listen to it attentively, listen to it focused. What is that? Vyavasayasmika ekaga kuru nandana, with full attention and focus. Brahman is we. Bhagavad Gita speaks about 5 chapters, right? That is, what are they? Bhagavan, then Jiva, then Karma, Prakriti, and Kala. Okay, 5 things. In that, 3 are coming here, you see. What is Brahman? Brahma is the Jiva, living entity. Living entity is eternal. Jiva is nothing but the soul, minute part of the consciousness. And that consciousness cannot be destroyed. We have learnt in the 2nd chapter so many verses. Nainam chintati shastrani nainam dagati pavakaha na chainam kleda yenta apo na shocheti na marutaha. Neither the wind nor the water, nothing can destroy it. Isn't it? It is eternal. Like we say the Lord is eternal, he ever existed and he will always exist. Same way is part and parcel. Jiva. Then what is Adhyatmam? Adhyatmam is the nature of the self. Just now I said the nature of the self is indestructible. Nobody can destroy. Why? The minutest soul is 1 by 10,000 part of the tip of the hair. So nobody can destroy it. So what is the nature of this Jiva? The nature of this Jiva is he controls the body. Who controls the body? It is not we, the I. Then who controls? The Paramatma who lives in our heart. Without his sanction, nothing can happen. We cannot perform anything without his sanction. Then karma. We all are here to perform karmic activity. We all are here to perform fruitive activities which are prescribed in the Vedas. Actions leading to material body. Actions leading to material body. We have taken this birth, we have got this material body because of the karma what we have performed, and because of the karma we develop desires to do more fruitive activities. When these desires are not satisfied in this birth, all are recorded by the Paramatma. So he tells the material nature to give us a suitable body. That is why we are in this body, in this birth. So we should be in a way very thankful to the Lord. At least we are in this human body. Because human body is the only vehicle through which we can go back to Godhead. Okay? Then, what is Adibhutam? Adibhutam is this material nature. So what is material nature? All those things which help us satisfying our desire. Whatever is our desire, we have come to fulfill our desire. So whatever helps us to fulfill those unsatiated desires is the material nature created by the Lord. Yesterday I explained. There is Mahatattva in the material sky. The Lord glances at the Mahatattva. Mahatattva comprises of basically 16 elements. What are they? Pancha Mahabhuta, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Jnanendriya, and the mind. 3 5 are 15 plus 1 mind, 16. So when the Lord, that is Mahavishnu, expanded in the form of Kshirodakshay Vishnu, when he glances this Mahat Tattva, then the Prakriti gets impregnated, and like all of a sudden, flower comes, so many flowers come in the dry tree at the time. So all of a sudden, this material nature is created. So that is Adibhuta. Hare Krishna, your internet connection is unstable. Adi Daivam. Adi Daivam is all the demigods. Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Bhumi, Agni, Vayu, all of them, 33 crore devatas. Okay, they all are the demigods. Universal form, the Lord's universal form. Lord has many forms. Just now we saw so many Purusha avatars yesterday we saw. So he can come in any form. But in Krishna avatar, he came Swayam as Krishna Bhagavan only he came. What is that? Ete chamcha kalapum sam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrarir Vyakulam Loke Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. Indrarir Vyakulam Loke. See, enemies like Indra, Ari. Arir means enemy. The people like Indra. Oh, then you will ask, Mataji, he was enemy. Generally, Indra keeps falling down because he envies the Lord. Whoever envies the Lord, they are enemies, right? So, the Indrarir Vyakulam Loke Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. In every millennium, the Lord keeps coming to teach a lesson to these devatas who think they think they are the supreme personality of Godhead. Like that, sometimes they think. Brahma thought, Brahma was bewildered. Indra is often bewildered. So the Lord comes, keep on coming. But Etecha Amshakala Pumsa, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. In the Krishna avatar, the Lord, he himself came. He did not expand. He himself took avatar. That is why we call Krishna avatar only avatar. All other avatars we say it is expansion. So when Krishna came in the Dwapara Yuga, Krishna himself came, this Kurukshetra war happened. In this Kurukshetra war, Arjuna is asking these many questions. So after today, day after and day after, 10th and 11th chapter, Arjuna only will tell, oh Krishna, you are talking about all your energies. Can you show it practically? So the Lord shows the universal form to Arjuna. In that universal form, all 33 devata, crore devatas we can see. Agni, Vayu, everybody we can see. Not only that, all those people who are standing in front of Arjuna in the Kurukshetra war, they can also be seen in Krishna's body. Not only that, also Arjuna sees all these bodies getting into Krishna's mouth as the river flows. The river flows, good. So how will it look like? Like that all these bodies who are all standing in front of Krishna and Arjuna, they also went into Krishna's mouth. So that is Adi Devam, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the Lord's universal form includes all these things. There's nothing left in Lord's universal form. Okay, that is known as Vibhuti. Vibhuti is the energy of the Lord, but after that, the 11th chapter, universal form of the Lord, Vishwarupa Darshana. Okay, Arjuna will see. And because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, reading the Bhagavad Gita, we can also visualize the Lord's that universal form. Okay, for that you have to continuously attend for 3 days, 9, 10, 11. Okay, Adi Yajna. So I have told many times, many days, in many chapters, whatever we offer to this body is nothing other than sacrifice. Like the rain sacrifices water to the earth sacrifices the grain to the human, the men sacrifices their semen into the woman sacrifices the living entity, and then again what happens? The living entities, like they eat the grain which comes and we offer it to the Lord. That all are sacrifices. Any activity we perform, they are based on Yajna, Dana, Tapa. Either that will be austerity or that will be sacrifice, or it will be charity. No other activity we perform. Where does Adi Yajna reside? Adi Yajna is none other than the Paramatma. So where does the Paramatma reside? In the heart. In today's verse also it will come. It has already come. 2 verses we have seen where the Lord is situated It will come in 15th chapter also, it will come in 18th chapter also. Hridayeshuva tishtati Arjuna. I am seated in your heart. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. He is in the hridaya. How to remember the Krishna? How to remember Krishna at the time of death? So always if we remember, we don't have to specially endeavor to remember Krishna at the time of death, isn't it? Satatam smaratavya Vishnu, vismaratavya chatuchit. Satatam, continuously. Smaratavya Vishnu, always remember Vishnu. Vismaratavya na jatuchit. You should never forget Krishna. So if we put ourselves into the habit of always and always remembering Krishna, what is the question of death? Anytime let go, death come, because we are always thinking of Krishna. Okay? So that is what Lord is saying. If you remember at the time of death, Krishna, you will attain me. Krishna says. See, the whole life is preparation. Death is the only examination. So if that exam we pass, we don't have to come back to write any exam. That's our ultimate exam. Because we are not able to pass that death exam, we are going on coming janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. The Supreme Lord said, the indestructible, transcendental living entity, what is that? Jiva. That is none other than, it is also called Brahman. And he said the eternal nature of this Brahman is known as the self. Because, see, the Brahman is in our body. That is the actual self. Myself is that Brahman. Myself is that minutest part of the Bhagavan. Mamai Vamsho. Okay. Action pertaining to the development of these material bodies is called karma. Any action pertaining to the development of these bodies, that means every body goes through so many changes, right? We are, see, if the mother conceives, we are in the womb of a mother for some time, then we take birth. After we take birth, for, like we keep growing, that means we dwindle. Dwindle means the growth takes place. And finally, what happens? We perform many activities and ultimately we vanish. So these are the 6 stages every human body has to undergo. So that is known as the development of these material bodies. That is called karma. So to grow like that, we have to perform many fruitive activities, because to grow this body, we need to eat. To eat, we have to work. To work, we have to study. Is it not? That is why all the karma we do in order to take care of this body. But unfortunately, we don't take care of the soul. We feed this body, we cleanse this body, everything we do. We go to gym, all. But do we do anything to take care of the soul, which is inside the jiva, which is also growing, not in size, which is helping the body to grow in size? Once that jiva leaves, will the body grow? No. So what is the root cause for body's growth? The jiva. But we don't take care of the jiva at all. What the jiva wants, do any one of us know? What does the soul want from us? Nobody knows. What does the body want? We know. Oh, my hair has become white. I need to go to a parlor to color it. My face is showing so whatever it is. So I have to go to the parlor to again repair it. All we do. But the soul wants only one thing. What? Krishna Katha, Shunvatam Swakatam Krishna, Punyat Shavana Kirtanam Hridayantasya Heba Abhadrani, Vidunoti Sugursatan. Yesterday we saw 5 verses, Bhagavatam, chapter 3, 1.3, 21, 22, like that we saw 5 verses. All were talking about hearing. Is it not? So the hearing is the food for the soul. How can we cleanse the soul? Giving bath. Giving bath to the soul is same. Krishna tells, no, Pravishya Karna Randrena. Through your ear hole, I will go inside and I will clean your heart with the brush. Okay? So, what do we have to do? Action pertaining to the development of these material bodies, which are known as karma. We have to do the pious activities, or we have to do activities for purifying the soul also. Once we purify the soul, we will never come back. We will not have to again and again buy surf excel and keep cleaning. We will reach to lots of more and we will not come back at all. Okay, so the next verse will tell you that only why and when we will not come back. Okay, see the growth. The body is seed, then it takes birth, then it dwindles and it becomes oblivion. Last one. Oblivion means it vanishes. It vanishes in the air. Is it not? All of a sudden the soul leaves the body. After that people burn us. The body is vanquished. Not there at all. Body. So all these fruitive activities we do. Right? See, why these pictures? 1 minute. Why that a man harassing the lady is given for the dogs? Dogs only can mate anywhere, with any dog, any time. But we human beings are not like that, is it not? So that example is given dog. Similarly, pig's example is given for a person who wants to always eat. Tamoguni, Ramada Alasya Nitrabihi. He doesn't know what is correct or what is wrong. 14th chapter will tell. So the Lord says, one who keeps on thinking, eating and drinking, he will have the consciousness of, or he will perform those activities in the consciousness of eating, which is equal to pig. Pig only all the time keeps eating anywhere, everywhere, anything and everything. Okay? Then comes this Sattoguni people. Sattoguni people, what karmic activities they will do? They'll keep remembering Krishna. All the time they will be hearing Krishna Katha. They'll be listening to the Sankirtan and dancing. Is it not? So they all are doing their karma for the body, but we need to do for the soul, so that the soul is strengthened and it will come to know where it has to reach at the time of death. Otherwise, if it goes to a wrong destination, we will have to take birth also like that. Whatever the soul, where is it? Whatever. Screen has gone. 1 second. Hare Krishna, yes. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This one. This is, the physical nature is known to be endlessly mutable. It can never end. We will keep on taking birth. The universe is the cosmic form of the Supreme Lord. This is what the Vishwarupa, universal form. Cosmic form of the universe is none other than the Purushottama, or Vishwarupa. I am that Lord represented as the super soul. The Lord himself is saying, see, I am that Vishwarupa, but I am the same of the super soul. I am only seated in your heart as super soul. See, again it is told, dwelling in the heart of every embodied body. So 4th verse, Adibhutan Ksharo Bhava Purushashchati Daivatam Adi Yajnogamai Vetra Dege Dega Britambara Dege Dega Britambara. I am embodied in your body. Okay. Who knows any other verse? The embodied soul. Can anyone of you tell or write in the chat? Shweta Mataji has posted. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah, Mata. Hare Krishna. Namaskara, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yeah, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Mataji.
Which verse, Prabhu?
Sorry, Mata, I'm not able to hear.
Okay. No. Here it is written, no, the embodied soul. Dwelling in the heart of the embodied soul, I am seated as super soul. Isn't it?
Oh, embodied soul is who always thinking about.
No, I am asking for the verse.
Oh,
one more chapter also.
15th chapter. It is 15th chapter, 15 verses.
Very correct. Beautiful. Prabhu. Sarvasya Chagam Hridisannivishto. Excellent. One more verse is there in the 2nd chapter. That is, I am embodied in everybody's body. And when the soul leaves the body, I transmigrate from one body to another. There also it comes. I grow from the childhood to the youth to the old age.
I think it is the 12th chapter, Mataji.
Second chapter, there is one verse, very important chapter, I told to by heart also. 2.13. Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara, old age. Tata deha antara pratim, when the deha antaram, when the last time comes for the soul to leave the body. Okay, what happened? It enters into, transmigrates into another body. Asmin yata dekhe. I am embodied in the body as soul. And I go through all these changes and I transmigrate at the time of death. So this is a verse, please, please, please by heart. Very important verse. Whenever some problem comes to you, you only start chanting Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this verse tells, at the last moment, if you remember the Lord, you will reach his abode. There is no doubt in it. Bhishma Pitama, he was there on the bed of arrow for such a long time because he wanted to see Krishna and leave his body at the time of seeing Krishna's lotus feet. He could do it because he had that Ichcha Mrityu Vara. He had that boom that he can leave his body whenever he wants. So he waited for Krishna to finish the war and come to him. And the last time he told Vishnu Sahasranamam, etc. Finally, he's telling Krishna, Krishna, all your pastimes I am remembering. Whatever you did, you were born as a son to Vasudeva and Devaki. From that time, Bhishma Pitama is remembering everything, protecting the Pandavas. Whenever the Pandavas had any problem, like that, who is that? Duryodhana wanted to kill who is that? He wanted to kill Bhima by giving poison to him. He wanted to kill all Pandavas by firing the Lakagraha. So many times. At that time, who helped him? Oh Krishna, though Pandavas do not deserve all these things, maybe due to their Purva Janma karma or what, they had to suffer. But you did not let them suffer. You took care of them. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, I am remembering you and your form, your Leela, and I am leaving this body. So, what will happen? We will attain Lord's abode. We will never come. By chance, if we are not able to remember Krishna, what will happen? I will go to the next. Whatever state of mind our body, one remembers, whatever, when the soul leaves our body, that state we will attain. Best example is Bharata Maharaj. He developed attachment towards that baby deer, and when he suddenly fell down, when he went to fetch water for yajna, okay, you see at the top, dear body is remembering. So he's about to leave his body, and he is remembering, his soul is remembering, his soul is leaving and remembering the deer. So he became a baby deer in the next birth. So whatever we remember, that is why Smaratavya Satatam Vishnu. Always, 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 always we should remember Krishna. Then there is no question of taking any other body. We all will reach Lord's abode. Okay, I told you previous verse I will come. This is a beautiful thing. Like during exile, that 14 years, Panjapandavas were in the forest, right? The Ajñatavasa. During that time, who is that? Yudhishthira. He was feeling very thirsty. So he wanted water. So he wanted to get up and go. Draupadi said, why are you going? You tell, you have younger brothers. Tell them. So obviously, who are the youngest? Nakula and Sagadeva. They went to fetch water. When they went to fetch water in that tank, tala, in that river body, whatever it is, water body, there was one yajna. Yajnas are marichis, yajnas. They all are the first being generated by Brahmas. So that yajna was standing there. And he asked, oh, this is my lake. I will not let you touch this water. If at all you want to take, you have to answer my question. Then only you will be able to take. So he asked some question. They couldn't answer. He made them faint. Like that, next came Bhima came, then Arjuna came. All could not answer. Nobody could answer. So they all fell asleep, in the sense they all were in a fainted mood, because the Yajna told, no, otherwise I will not let you go from this place. So finally Yudhishthira saw, what is this happening? Whoever is going, not coming back. He himself came. Then Yajna is asking him. What question he is asking? Ahanyagani bhutani gachanti yamalayam sheshastavaram ichanti kim ascharyam athak param. Kim ascharyam? What is that most wonderful thing in this world? It is so most wonderful. Param, but Param is not material. Param is transcendental. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashvatam, Divyam, Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum. Okay, in 10th chapter, Arjuna says. So here, he is telling what is the most wonderful thing, you know. It's very nice, you see. Hundreds and thousands of living beings meet death every day. We all know that, isn't it? But a foolish living being nonetheless thinks himself deathless, does not prepare for death. This is the most wonderful thing. See, Alexander, he invaded almost every universe he captured. Finally, he had to die. What did he request his soldiers? Please, when you bury my body, leave my both hands outside. Do not keep my hand inside. You leave it outside, facing upwards, open. Why? To tell the entire universe that whatever you earn, whatever you accumulate, whatever you work hard, Papa, Punya, whatever it is. I can't say Papa, Punya, sorry. Papa, Punya go with the subtle body. But the material wealth, whatever material wealth you earn, you will live in this world and go. You cannot carry them, isn't it? But the Papa, Punya, it goes along with the soul. Soul, the subtle body goes with the soul. Which is the subtle body? Man, Buddhi, Ahankar. So whatever is engraved in the mind, it will go with the soul. And next birth in it comes. Sometimes we say, no, I have not seen this place, but I have a strong opinion that somehow I have seen this place very well. It's very famous. I mean, familiar to me. Similarly, person also we say, I feel I have seen him somewhere. So that is an old memory. Sometimes, the Lord, he only says, Jnanam, Smritir, Apoham. I give the Jnanam, I give the remembrance and forgetfulness. Sometimes he does not let anybody or somebody forget everything. Now, I forgot that some Gupta, that girl, he was born in a small village. He told, all about her previous birth. He told her parents to take her to one faraway village. And when they got down from the train, she showed the path. Right, left, right, she showed the path. Finally, she took them all to that house. And she told everybody's name. She told correctly who is what, who is what. What happened? He passed away when she was young there only. Her husband also she remembered. But when she took her next birth, she remembered some of her past activities. She did not forget everything. That's what Krishna says. I give the memory and forgetfulness. If we are forgetting everything what we learned, it's again Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. If we don't forget, again Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay? So he is saying, every minute thousands of people die. But all these people think, I am never going to die. And they accumulate wealth like that. And this is the most wonderful thing in this world. Nobody has got any doubt or what. Means that is correct, no? Ishavasyam idam sarvam. That principle doesn't come to us. We think everyone belongs to me, belongs to me. I need to enjoy everything in this entire world. This is how we think. So Yajna asked this question and Yudhishthira Maharaj answered that most wonderful thing is to think that I am not going to die. This story we have already seen. So Bharat Maharaj came to the forest at the age of 23, but because of two reasons. Number one, he was not in association. Had he been in association, the devotees would have pulled him up. He was all alone in the forest. Number 2, his heart was not purified. That is why heart was attracted towards the baby deer. Then finally he became a bit neighbor, and they lived near the huts of sages. And thus he remembered all the mantras. Okay, and after that the Lord gave him the second chance, Jadavarta, and he was in Haridwara. Lord's Vishnu Dutas came and took him back. Okay, yeah. Now, Tasma Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha. So sin, Papa and Punya will bring you back here. So if you do not want to come, if you want to come to me, Naitimam Sorjuna or Adkalecha Mameva, how to remember me, Smaran Muttva Kalevaram. What can you do? Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu. Always think of me. That's all. But at the same time, carry your prescribed duties. Because just now I told no one can give up their prescribed duty. What are they? Yajna Tapa. No one can give up. So Krishna is telling, Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara Yudhyacha. Remember me, Anusmaran. Remember me and fight. Don't forget me and fight. We are Satatam Vishnu, Smaratavya Satatam Vishnu, Vismaratavya na Jatu Chit. Okay? So, Mayar Pita Mano Buddhe. In this manner, one who has surrendered is everything under me. Mamye Vaishyasi Asamshayaka. Yesterday also Asamshayaki. Right? I told tomorrow also in 2 places. One was Antakalacha Mame Smaramita Kalivaram Eprayati Chamadbhavam, not Atra Samshayaka. So here also, without any doubt. What is that one? Okay. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed in me, you will attain me without doubt. Why? Because the Lord says, how much you surrender to me, that much I will reciprocate. So if you are not able to attain me, I will come and take you. Mayam itam tarantite yesterday we saw. Daivi gesha gunamayi mama maya duratya. Mameva ye prabhante mayam yetam tarantite. Okay, so I will help you to cross over this material ocean. Same way here he is saying, with your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed in me, you will attain me without any doubt. Asamshayaka. Coming to me is not at all doubtful. Okay, so same way, who also went? Who is this? Who is this? Hare Krishna. Yesterday only we saw the story. Okay, Jadavarata. Jadavarata finally, after at his last stage, he came to Haridwar. Even Ajamil was also given this chance. Who is Ajamil? Ajamil was a Brahmin boy. Unfortunately, he went to forest to pluck flowers. He saw a scene which he was not supposed to see. So that carried away. That is why we have to control our sense of objects. Once we see something which we are not supposed to, immediately we should close our eyes and move from that place. Okay? So Ajamil did not do it. Ajamil saw something and he got carried away. He married a Vaishya, and at the age of 70 also he was producing children. And finally, with again Guru's mercy, Guru no Sadhu Sangha. That's why association is very important. Some sadhus stayed in his house during Chaturmasa. When they were leaving the house, they told Ajamil, "Oh Ajamil, your wife is pregnant. You please name this child as Narayana." So Ajamil also, with firm conviction, Ajamil also kept the last son's name, Narayana. So when the Yamaduta came, not like this, they are Vishnu Duta. When the Yamaduta came to take him, because he had done a lot of sinful activities, right? So when Yamaduta came, at the same time, he shouted, calling for his last son, Narayana. He shouted, Narayana, Narayana. Hearing this Narayana, Vishnu Duta also came. And there was a big fight between Yamaduta and Vishnu Duta. Vishnu Duta said, we came first. Yamaduta said, no, we came. When he called appropriate time, we came. So both were fighting. Then finally, in next birth, The Lord gave the next birth to Ajamila. He was born in Haridwar. He listened to all the Vedic mantras, and when his death time came, Vishnu Dutta came and took him to Lord's abode. Okay, so like that we should not say, Mataji, leave, let us all cover pivo ash karo. After so many years, when the death is coming, I will, at that time I will chant. I'll be able to remember the Lord. Is it correct? What we have not practiced throughout the year, if we have to write the exam, will we get even a single question answer? Not. How many times we learn, how many times we revise, then also we forget many things. So Abhyasa Yoga Yuktena Chetasana Gamina Purusham Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Partha Anuchintayan. Oh, Partha Anuchintayan. What is happening? Without any deviation. So who he meditates on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me. Constantly, apratighata, without any interruption. Okay, so one who remembers me, what will happen? Undeviated from my path, I will definitely make him reach me. Means I will give him that knowledge with which he will be able to come to me. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Okay, dadami means I will give buddhi yogam tam. What is yogam tam? To come and unite with me. So if they always tesham satyutana bhajatam priti purvakam. If they always remember my name, if they take my name, bhajatam priti purvakam. With the love and affection, one who does aradhana to me. Okay, what I will do? I will give them the memory with which they'll be able to remember me so that they can come to my abode. There is no doubt in this. Okay? Abhyasa yoni yuktena chetasana gamina purusham yanti partha anuchintayan. Okay, Hare Krishna. Here, we see, just now I told, Ajamil saw this scene. He came to forest to to pluck flowers for puja. He saw this, he got attracted towards that lady. She is a prostitute. He went along with her and he married her, produced children after 50, 60 years. Okay, but he also reached Lord's abode. He is so merciful, the Lord is. How and why? He called his son Narayana. So what happened? Yamadutta and Vishnu Dutta fought for the soul. I will take, like that both were fighting. Then they finally told that the Lord, Supreme Personality of Lord told, I will give him a chance. In the next birth, he will definitely reach Lord's abode. Okay? Hare Krishna. So at the time of death also, we have to remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who wants to read? Hare Krishna. Anyone wants to read? Next few verses only translation. Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
One should meditate upon the Supreme Person as the one who knows everything, as he who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable, and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and being transcendental, he is beyond this material nature. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. See, he is transcendental. We will not be able to understand him. He does, what is transcendental body? He doesn't have to do the prescribed functions with the allotted senses. He can do any function with any sense. That is transcendental body. He is luminous like sun. Like, in the next chapter, only you will see. Arjuna is telling him to show his Vishwarupa Darshana. When he is showing, he is saying, oh Krishna, I can't even see with my two eyes. I can't. So what does Krishna, he tell? No, this Vishwarupa Rupa is over, okay. Now you show me your Vishnu Rupa. So he is very luminous. At that time, what does he see in his body? He became, that is, what is that? Vishwarupa. Just now we saw, no, all the entire devatas are in his body. Then Arjuna is requesting, oh Krishna, I am not able to see this effulgence. One sun itself we are not able to see. Thousands of suns are in you. How can I see? Please show me your original form. So the Lord, what happened? Showed Vishwarupa, the Lord showed four-armed form, Vishnu Rupa, to Arjuna. Okay, so it's very difficult to conceive. That's why we need to have the Premanjana Churita. One more thing. The Lord is the controller. He is smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. Like he became a fish, small fish. He became, it's not small, but yes, he became a fish. He became Varaha. He became Narsimha. See the difference? Smallest of the smallest. If at all you want with the Lord's energy, Hanuman, when he had to cross the ocean of to find Mother Sita in Lanka, he had to cross, right? There Surasa was there. Surasa is the demon who never allowed anybody to go to Lanka other than Sri Lankans. She knows. So when this Hanuman wanted to cross, she said, no, that's one ritual. You have to go through my mouth to my stomach. Only then you will be able to cross this ocean. And one was thinking what she's saying, if I go into her stomach, I will be able to come and cross this ocean. But he is Lord's, that Dasya, his bhakti is in Dasya. It's Shraddha, Bhajana Kriya, Shraddha, Sasanga, Bhajana Kriya, Anati Nivarti, Danishta, Ruchi, Asakti. Then Bhava and Prema. Okay, for 9. So here it is said that this Siddhi, Dasya, just when I said Sakya, sorry, Sakya and Dasya, Hanuman is Dasya, Arjuna is Sakya. What was that? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam, Navavida Bhakti. We can do Bhakti as Krishna's friend, like Arjuna did. We can do Bhakti as Krishna's servant, as Hanuman did. So Hanuman was anybody, the moment we think of Dasya Bhakti, Hanuman is the first. So the Hanuman had that Siddhis. Agima, Manima, Makima, Lagima, Anima is smallest of the smallest. So when Hanuman had to cross, Sursa told you, go into my mouth and then you can cross. Well, he could not understand what he did. Oh, you want me to go? He became bigger. Then Sursa opened her mouth bigger. He became bigger than that. Sursa opened bigger than that. Like that, there was a competition going on between them for a long time. When Hanuman grew very, very tallest, huge. That time, in fraction of a second, when Sursa opened her mouth, he became smallest of the smallest. He went into her mouth and he came out also. Means through mouth into her stomach, he came out. So she understood. This is not a normal jiva. Then she was also very happy. That see, I have taken a vow that I will not allow anybody. And this great personality respected my vow. That's what great people always will respect. It is only, here and there, people are not uprooted. You say, no, all of a sudden, Rato Rat Amir ho gaya. Those people do not know. Otherwise, earthing, it is known as we should be earthed. We should not be flying in the air. Okay, who is inconceivable? The Lord's another name is Achyuta. Achyuta means we cannot perceive his mahima with our senses. Ata Citrakrishna Namadi, which I have been every day telling. Ata Citrakrishna Namadi Nambhavid Grahim Indrehi Sevin Mukhehi Jigvado Swayam Evam Spuratadaha. So what does the Lord say? The one cannot understand me with their own senses, because every human being's senses are subject to illusion, Maya. Okay, that is why we think. What is that? One example is there, no? We think the anitya as nitya. We think what is temporary as permanent, vice versa. So that means we are subject to defects, 4 defects. Our senses are imperfect. We are in illusion. Because of that, we commit mistake. And because we commit mistake, we try to hide them. So these 4 are the defects of every human being. We cannot understand the Lord with our limited senses. So that is why he is known as Achyuta, inconceivable. Nobody can understand him. That he is always a normal person with a lot of energy. See, when he came as Krishna, he wanted everyone to understand him as a person. That's why he made Yashoda Maya forget all his opulences, what he showed. In fact, Krishna showed his that Vishwarupa Darshana to her also, the entire universes, 2 times. When he was very small baby, he opened his mouth to drink milk. Another one, when Balaram came and complained to Yashoda Maya that he ate the mud, open his mouth and see, 2 times. But with his Yogamaya Shakti, he made her forget immediately. Okay? So nobody can, inconceivable, nobody can understand his nature. Because everyone thinks one sun itself is so much effulgent. He is like thousands of suns. Okay. Brahma, who is always in meditation. People meditate upon Brahma. So Brahma and Shiva, Parvati asked, oh my dear husband, you are always in meditation. Everybody meditates upon you. Whom you are meditating upon? He said, that Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu. Okay? Mamu Putya Punarjanma Dukkalema Shashvatam Napnuvanti Mahatmana Samsiddhin Paramam Gatyaha. After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion, they never return. Once again, one more verse. Naitima Meti Sorjuna. In this chapter, only one more verse will come, they will never return. So Krishna has told 3 times. Anything told 3 times, there should not be any doubt. So Krishna tells anyone who comes to me will never come back. Okay, they never return this temporary world, which is full of miseries, because they have attained the highest perfection. See, this is the highest perfection. Door is open. Without knowing door is open, he tried climbing. And when he saw the other person coming and opening the door and coming, he realized. This is known as Tamoguna. Pramada alasya nidrabhihi. Their brain does not work. Okay? So, Krishna is telling Arjuna, oh Arjuna, those who are yogis, who are the yogis? Yogis means who are united with the Supreme Personality of Godhead through their abhyasa, through their detachment and practice. But they will not come back to this material world, because this material world is full of misery. So one who has the highest perfection will never come back. From the highest planet in the material world to the down to the lowest, all places are misery. That's why Krishna tells Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. This is Dukkha Alayam. This world is filled with miseries, wherein repeated. What's the first misery? Coming to this world, coming to this, taking birth again. That's the worst misery, birth and death. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, he never takes back birth again. Brahma Bhuvanalo ka punaravarti norjuna. They will again come and go. Ya prayati samadbhavam, yati nath atra asamshayaga. Without any doubt, they will not come back at all. There is no doubt in it. Once they come to my abode. Okay? Yeah, 1 second. That is a verse. Brahma Bhuvana Loka. Yes, correct. The next one. Brahma Bhuvana Loka. One who comes to my abode. Brahma Loka. Right? Lord's abode. Will never come back. But instead, we keep coming. We keep suffering. And what is happening? We keep committing, falling into the fire. It's like making sin after sin. Okay. If you want to come to me, what are all the conditions? Which are the conditions? By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together is the duration of Brahma. We saw 4,32,000 is the Kali Yuga. Multiply by 10 is 1 Chatur Yuga. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? So 1 Chatur Yuga. This 1 Chatur Yuga multiplied by 1,000 years is Brahma's 1 day. Multiply by 2 is day and night put together. Like that, multiply by 100, Brahma's age. Okay. So by human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together is the duration of Brahma's 1 day. And it also is the duration of his night. So how many, I mean, in terms of human age, how many years Brahma will be living? We saw that 4.3, 11 trillion years Brahma lives. When Brahma's day is manifest, this multitude of living entities come into being, and at the arrival of Brahma's night, they are all annihilated. In that fourth chapter, one PPT, one slide we saw. You remember that 4 yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, all those things. Then above that, Brahma's one day and one night, half. So there we saw partial destruction, it was written, partial creation, it was written. So I told whenever the Sandhya comes, whenever the day meets the night, that is one Sandhya. During that time, Brahma's annihilation takes place. Brahma annihilates the entire world. And everything rests in Brahma's tummy, belly. Then when the next full, so one day is equal to so many, 4.11 trillion, right? So when the time passes, all the entities which are inside want to take birth now. How will it happen? It is when the night joins the day, there is one Sandhya. In that Sandhya, this partial creation takes place. Then all the living entities will come out, and according to their karma, they will get the bodies. Okay? Hare Krishna. Again and again the body comes, and this host of beings is active. And again, when the night falls, O Partha, they are helplessly dissolved. So when the night comes, they are dissolved. When the day comes, they are created. This is what Krishna is telling Arjuna, O Partha. 8.20. Prastasmastu bhavenyu vyaktyo vyaktat sanatana sayat sarveshu bhuteshu nashyat vinashyati. Yet there is another nature, which is eternal, Lord's nature, which is that is soul. Soul is eternal, right? The body only means dying means what? The soul leaves this body and going. So the moment the soul leaves this body, the body is dead. There is no consciousness in it. And is transcendent to this manifested and unmanifested matter. Yesterday only we saw. Mahat Tattva is manifest. It has been created. What is unmanifest? Yesterday I told. Can anyone of you tell me? Yesterday I told this hole in the spiritual sky, a portion is unmanifest. Only 1/4 of that manifest is Mahat Tattva. So what is the unmanifest? 3/4 is known as Hare Krishna. Nobody is writing. Pradhan. Yesterday I told so many times, right? Spiritual sky is very, 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 very vast. So this Mahat Tattva, the Lord glances that 16 elements. It rests in one corner of that spiritual sky. So when the Lord glances at that Mahat Tattva, in that corner, this material world is manifest. Okay? So that's what there are. Unmanifest is Pradhan, manifested portion is Mahat Tattva, matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. And when all in this world is, when all in this world is, when everybody is in this world, that means they are enjoying. Day and night it keeps coming, right? And when the soul has to leave, it's like, when does it happen? Everything is dissoluted when the Brahma's comes. So there is another nature soul. The soul can take birth, or the soul can leave this body. That is equal to death. And this is the transcendental nature of the soul. It is ever existing. The soul will never die. So that is what it is, supreme and is never annihilated. Why? Because it is Lord's abode. Sorry, it is Lord's, what do you call that? 15.7. Mame Vamsho Jiva Loke. The soul is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. See the Loka. Yesterday I told Brahma comes from the navel of the Who is that? Garbhodakshay Vishnu. So that stem of the lotus has got all the 17 words. 14 words. 7 upper planetary system, 7 lower planetary system. So including that, this 14 planets are in the stem of Brahma. Okay, so dark. And when the time comes, Brahma brings them out. So when everything comes out, what will happen? 7 upper planetary system and 7 lower planetary systems are not able to enlarge. Okay, I'll send it in the group. Otherwise, let the class finish. I will show it to you in the class itself. Okay? Hare Krishna. So see how beautiful. Acha, you tell me one thing. Who is greater? You love Krishna. But Krishna is scared of somebody. So who is actually greatest? Krishna is scared of Yashoda Maya, that she is coming to beat. That person who has created the entire universe, he is afraid of the small stick, you see, and he is hiding. That is the Lord's Leela. Okay, so Hare Krishna. This is a beautiful this thing, right? The Lord is manifest. What we can see, what we cannot see. What we can see is the manifest. What we cannot see is the unmanifest. Okay. This is again a beautiful verse. Kulashekara Alvar has written this. Why? Because this chapter is Akshara Brahma Yoga. How to reach the Lord's abode. So the Lord told, at the time of soul leaving the body, you remember me, you will come. How will we even know the soul is about to leave? How will we even know that Yamaduta is standing in front of us? If we know, we can tell, wait, let me die the way I want to. We can tell, we can't tell anything to him. When he does, when he comes, when he takes that soul, nobody knows. So that is what Kulashekara Alvar is saying. At the time of death, I don't know what I'll be thinking, what I'll be doing. Suddenly, what the mind will think, I don't know. So, oh Bhagavan, do one thing. Right now, I am very sane. I am in a peaceful mood. Why don't you take my life now only? I'll be chanting, you take my life. This is what Kulashekara Alvar is telling in Mundaka Mala Sostra. Krishna Tvadiyapa, Krishna Tvadiyapada Padapungajanatam Adyaiva me Vishto Manasa Raja Hamsaka Prana Pranaya Samaye Kapavata Pitta Kanta Vayorada Vidau Smaranam Kutaste. See, when the body leaves these 3 things, Kapha, Vata, Pitta, that will torment me. I may not be in a position to remember you even. It is said that when the soul leaves the body, the pain is like thousands of, in fact, 10,000 people say, 10,000 of scorpion biting us. That much pain the body will undergo when the soul leaves the body. So how will we even be able to remember Krishna? Krishna told Andakalacha Mamivim Smarana Yukta Kalivara. Yaga Priyati Samadbhavanati Atra Asamshayga. Okay, he told Arjuna. Arjuna, whoever leaves this body, whichever soul leaves this body, remembering me, they will come to me. So Kulashekara was saying, I will not be able to remember you, my dear Lord. So much pain will be there. But now I am sane, I am able to remember you. Why don't you take me now only? But who decides? Kala. Kala is in the Lord's hand, isn't it? Okay. 8.28. Vedeshu yajneshu tapassu chaiva daneshu yat punya palam pratishtam atyeti tat sarvam idam viditva yogi param sthanam upaiti chadyam. Again Krishna says, at the end he will come to me. Yogi param sthanam. I will give a place in my abode. Upaiti jatyam. To that yogi, I will give a place in my abode. Who is that yogi? A person who accepts the path of devotional service. He is not bereft of the results derived from studying the Vedas. If I read the Veda, what will I get? If I do fruitive activities, what will I get? No, he's not interested in all those things. He performs all the austerity. And what does he do? He's not attached to any outcome, karma pala, gives charity and pursuing philosophical and fruitive activities. See, what is he giving? Charity. He is doing yajna. He is doing tapa, austerity. Yajna, dana, tapa, everybody has to do. So one who does in remembrance of the Lord without any expectation, agaituki apratikata, he will reach the Lord. So our bhakti is like we expect something from the Lord. We bargain with the Lord. You give me this, I will do bhakti. Not to them. One who does akaituki. One who does anya vilashita shunyam jnanam karmam adi anavritam anukulya Krishna anushilanam. Okay, in favor of Krishna, performs all the activities. They have like given away. Jnana, karma, adi. They are not in karma yoga, they are not in jnana yoga, they are not in ashtanga yoga. They are remembering anya vilashita shunyam. They are given up all desires. What is their desire? To serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They will only reach the Lord's abode. There is no doubt in it. So first 1 and 2, 3 questions, Arjuna asked questions. What is Brahman? What is Adhyatma? What is the Adi Daivam? When will I reach Lord's abode? How will I be able to remember the Lord? Okay, so the Lord gave all answers. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. Why do you want to know? When do you want to leave the body? Sarvada, you remember me. Whenever the soul leaves, what is your problem? Automatically, you will be remembering me. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. 24/7 remember the Lord. Then he said, remembering Krishna by yoga, yoga mishra bhakti. That is Ashtanga yoga mixed with little bhakti. What will they do? They will always chant the name Om. Om is the Ksharam Brahma. So Om, they keep chanting. So where will they go? They will not reach Lord's abode, right? They will go to the Brahman effulgence. They will mix. Only devotees will remember the Lord. 100% they will go to Lord. So what will happen if they merge with the Brahman effulgence? Mostly it is said they won't come back. But still, if there is any unsatiated desire is there, the Lord will help them to come back this Bhuloka, because only from this Bhuloka, only with this human body, we can go to Lord's abode. So remembering Krishna by pure bhakti only, we can go to his abode. Dukkalayam shashvatam. This material world is full of misery. It's not permanent. So what do we have to do? We have to go one day or the other to his abode, which is our eternal home. So why do you want to come again and again in this Dukkalayam, which is temporary? Permanent is my abode. So to come to my abode. So material world versus spiritual world. Material world is temporary. Spiritual world is permanent. Material world people have material body. Spiritual world people will have spiritual body. Because they don't have to do karma there. They remember anything they will get. Kalpataru is there. That it's a Kamadenu, we say, no, that cow gives whatever we want. Similarly, there is Kalpataru. Anything we think in our mind, that will come in our hand. Okay, so these are, here we have to work very hard to get a small benefit also. Day and night. Yesterday you saw that, as you remember, taking that cart with full of load. Like that we carry in our shoulder so much of load. We think everything is because of me. I only carry my family. Everything happens because of me in my family. Nobody else does anything. Everything is me. Supremacy of pure bhakti in attaining Krishna. Pure bhakti. Remember, pure bhakti is Anya Bilashita Sunyam. Pure bhakti is Agaituki Apratikata. Pure bhakti is Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. What is it? Give this Upadi. Upadi is title. Give up this title. I am mother, I am father, mother-in-law, father-in-law, grandchildren, I am friend, I am this, that, give this. This is simply in this material world. This is not permanent. Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. Get relieved from all these titles. I am PhD, I am principal, I am CEO, all these things. Get rid of it. So when you do that, Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam, Tatparatvena Nirmalam. What happens? The heart is purified. Nirmalam. When it is purified, what happens? With all our senses, Rishikena, with our senses, Rishikesha, to that Rishikesh. Why Lord is known as Rishikesh? He is a controller of all senses. So we do service to that Rishikesha with all our senses, who has controlled all the senses, who controls everybody's senses. He is beyond all these things. He does not have to control. He controls everybody like a toy given key. Okay? So a person who is in pure bhakti. So this one, Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam, Bhaktir Uchyate. That is the highest bhakti. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you, dear devotees. Please fill in the attendance. Anybody having any doubt, please ask me. I have one doubt, Mataji. Will mind desire or soul desires? Kindly explain. Mataji, soul desires. Mind makes plan. Soul's nature is to desire. Because the soul was with the Lord, no. So the soul used to think, what service I can do the Lord? What way I'll be able to serve the Lord? So the soul kept on desiring. So according to the soul's desire, the mind plans. Mind is very, very active, right? With this mind, we can go to America, wherever you want to go and come back. That's active. So if the soul desires, I want to go, the mind will make plan. When can I go? Which year I will be able to go? How much, ticket I will have to buy for? I have to apply for visa, etc. The mind plans. Okay, Mataji? Soul can only desire because the Lord has given the mind only to plan. Soul is eternal nature. The Lord loves all of us. So we also keep desiring, but in a wrong direction. Since we are Mamevamsho, his Samsha, we also have this desiring ability. But the problem is, we desire in the wrong direction, wrong things. Okay? Hare Krishna. Did you all fill in the attendance? Thank you, Shweta Mataji, for putting the attendance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, yes.
What is Mataji? What's the difference between the yoga system which was mentioned in the second chapter and here?
Okay. Actually, the Ashtanga Yoga was explained in the 6th chapter. 7th chapter helped us to understand the Supreme Personality of God. In the 6th chapter, the last verse, the Lord told, out of the 3 yogas, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Ashtanga Yoga, out of these 3, all these 3 will culminate in Bhakti Yoga only. That means you have to understand me very well. So to reach me, you have to understand me very well, the Lord told. So the Lord is continuing in the 7th chapter yesterday. How to understand him? So in yesterday's chapter, the Lord told, the entire universe is created of my 3 energies. That is exterior energy, which is very, very inferior, marginal energy with which he creates the living entities, and the internal potency with which he expands and comes. So when he says, with my exterior energy, I created this material world, he talks about everything which is there in the material world. So the verse said, come, Shabdam. Okay, also he said, I am the taste in the water. I am the prowess in a strong man. What was that? Balam balavatan chaham kamaraha vivarjitam. I am the sex life, he said. I am everything, but it should be regulated. It should be within the periphery. I have created this material world, my Maya energy. Daivi Gesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. So that is why you are not able to overcome this Maya, my energy. But how will you be able to surrender? So, how will you be able to reach me? Maya, what did he say? Devigesha Gunamai, Mama Maya Duratya, Mami Veye Prabhatyante. If you surrender unto me, I will help you to cross this ocean. Maya Nitam Tarantite. So the Lord talked about all his 3 energies in yesterday's chapter. And yesterday chapter ended. The Lord only told, Jaramarana Mokshaya. Whenever death comes, if you want to attain me, you can. And how? Because he told in the last two verses, Adi Bhutam, Adi Devam, Adi Yajnam, everything. So Arjuna is asking today question, what is Adi Yajnam, what is Adi Bhuta, and what is, so today's verse, today's chapter, attaining the Supreme, is the highest yoga. That can be attained only by devotional service. In the last 4 verses he said. So what is the nature of the devotional service? I explained through verses in nectar of devotion. Okay, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna. Could we should practice which yoga? Bhakti yoga. Only Bhakti yoga we should practice. No other yoga. Because all other yogas, see, like you go to Ashtanga yoga, you will get Siddhi. Siddhi means you will go to Brahman effulgence. We may not come back. We may come back also. Remember that very well. We may not come back. But in Brahmaloka, sorry, not Brahmaloka, what is it? We merge into Brahman effulgence. So when we merge into Brahman effulgence, there is no service. So nobody enjoys that one. They all feel it's like a spiritual suicide. Only in Krishna Loka, there is an opportunity to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we should aim at Bhagavan realization. What is that in Bhagavatam? 1 minute. Vadanti tat vidastatvam ejnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shattate. So 3 realizations are there in this path. One is Brahman realization of the light effulgence, merging with that. Second realization is Paramatma realization. That is who is none other than the Bhagavan himself. Who get this? Paramatma realization is for the yogis. Brahman realization is for the jnanis. Because jnanis know very well I am not the soul. So they get a lot of knowledge through which they are able to merge into the Brahman effulgence. But yogis reach Paramatma realization. Only the bhaktas get the Bhagavan realization and they go back to Lord's abode. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.